match.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Are we planning on doing just kind of like set up a shot, film it in slow motion, switch, film it in normal, set up a shot, film it in slow motion, switch, film it normal?
I think we should be a little more specific about what we want in regular speed.
Okay.
Because, like, I feel like most of it could be slow-mo.
It is. We may overshoot a little bit in terms of both, just because we don't yet fully have we don't have a fully realized concept for the trailer yet.
The problem with doing both is I have to change all my settings for every time we switch to. I have to change exposure settings.
Yeah.
Because
right.
it's different.
Well, let's see once we get out there. Let's see how quickly we're moving and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay. I mean, we'll default to slow motion, and I would say 48.
Yeah.
So. You pop the trunk for me? Snacks, most important part. Ugh. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Sweet.
So, but still.
Yeah, you can follow me, but throw some directions in. There's no like special parking that I was aware of.
Cool.
Just gonna go park at the normal, whatever.
Sounds good.
Pedestrian parking is. What was it saying, like 15 minutes?
16.
16? Yeah, we'll get there a little early, but that's not a bad thing. All right, see you there. So yeah, I mean, there's a little extra pressure from the standpoint of like, we're trying to make something that people actually want to buy, or people want to purchase, rights to, or chip in for money and all that type of stuff. So I think when you're making something completely for yourself and you have no intent on doing anything commercial with it, not that there's not pressure, but it's just different. So this is kind of like a weird intersection between like, this is the most personal story I've ever told because it's about my sister and in some regards a little bit about me. And then at the same time, I'm trying to do something that's commercially viable. Not even really I want people to get paid and I want to, people to make money who work on this film, but like, it's not even really about like, oh, I want to make a bunch of money with this doc. I want the exposure. I want the ability for more people to see it. And like, if we can get a distribution deal, it's not a guarantee. There are films that get distributed all the time that no one watches. But I feel like there's a better chance of it reaching a broader audience if we can get a distribution deal. And, the message of the movie and the safety aspects, the mental health aspects, the healthcare aspects, like those are really, really important messages that I feel like people need to hear about.
It's a powerful story. The way you described it before, I was like, geez.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that's like, it's powerful because it's true. Like if I were to write this as like a fictional piece, like I think it'd still be powerful, but like just knowing that this was someone's actual life that got completely interrupted and completely put on a different track because she slipped on the snow. It's just like, it's wild.
How long prior to today have you guys been working on it?
About a year. And we've been working on this. I think I originally pitched the idea to my sister, August, September of 2023. So a little over a year then, if you count that. We had plans to go out and film it in 2024. We were going to go out to Maine and everything, and then funding wasn't there. We didn't have a trailer yet or anything like that, so we were having a hard time securing any funding, which is valid. And then there was just some stuff with my parents' health that came up. My dad had surgery on his elbow. My mom had a big surgery in December. And it just was kind of one of those, like, this is not a great time to be bringing a film set into my parents' house. So we kind of made the decision to pump the brakes a little bit, which then gave us the opportunity to say, oh, well, now that we've got time and we can go pursue funding with a little bit more of a robust plan, what do we need to do that? Well, we need a really good pitch deck, which is like a slideshow that like talks through what your plan is and has some inspiration images and all that type of stuff. Photos of Sarah and photos of the accident, all that. But then also like a movie trailer. And so that's a lot of what we're filming today is for that trailer. Not that this stuff isn't going to be used in the final documentary, like I think it absolutely will, but its first most purpose is to kind of show, hey, here's a little bit of like the vibe we're going for. This is, you know, this is our skill set. This is our vision for the piece and what we want it to feel like. And then, you know, once you show people that, then they can, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. Yeah, let me write you a blank check. And we talked about just, oh, should we just use stock footage? And I was like, well, first of all, I can't find the exact stock footage I want. And secondly, it's like, even if what we shoot feels stock footage-y in the sense that we're not like seeing a face and all that stuff, I'd rather it be ours. I'd rather it be like, this is our actual crew, this is our capabilities, you know, this is what our vision is. We're not compromising by using stock footage that doesn't quite fit right. And also the sequence of things, like stock footage may be great for finding like a shot or two, but very rarely do you get stock footage that cuts together seamlessly. It's either different people in the shots or different styles of shot altogether, whereas like this, we can go get 12 really good shots that are all part of the same scene, and that actually cut together well in a trailer, so, or even just a sequence for the movie. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you bring gloves? Yes? Okay, good. Do we want to try to bring C-stands out, or do you just want Benji to kind of hold stuff?
I mean, we can take one.
Okay. Just to have it?
Oh, I've got this.
Okay. We're making good time, as we usually do with stuff like this. Like we're almost done with this stuff.
Oh, nice.
I need to get.
Pretty focused, so
Oh, she's doing great, man.
I've made her do some of this now. You know how it is.
Right.
When you have kids, they're always.
Yeah. No, Ellie is. I got to come up with something for Ellie for this next year because her little film got into 2 more film festivals. Ooh. Shockingly.
Awesome.
And she's just like, I want to make more.
Yeah. That's how to do that.
Yeah, I think you can play a little bit with movement here, like you're doing. I like that.
Okay, so just kind of like you're getting ready to, you're kind of like gripping the hand grips a little bit, like tightening your hands on them a little.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of give me a little bit of movement like that. That's good. Yeah. Just keep doing that. Okay, now grip them really tight, like you're trying to squeeze them. Yeah. Nice.
Cool. Let's get the breath.
Yeah.
So do we need to rotate her so that we're kind of.
Go ahead and blow out some breath for me. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go around.
I'm gonna have you turn, and Benji, you can come over this way. I'm gonna have you turn straight up the hill. Okay, and go ahead and blow.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, but for shot purposes, we need to be coming from behind her a little bit because we can't see her face.
Okay.
So if she just keeps turning, like if you stay where you are, and Eva, you just keep turning that way, let me know kind of where.
Then we're gonna be, like, it's not gonna match up with.
True.
I mean, you don't think just like a nondescript, like.
I mean, I think that she's got freckles where my sister doesn't, and things like that, where it might be pretty noticeable. Maybe we can do something in post about that too. Can you go ahead and breathe out real big for me? Let's shoot it, and then we can maybe see how it looks in the edit.
Okay, yeah, just give us a few deep breaths like that. You kind of try to blow it more, like you're trying to blow out.
Might be something where we can, if we can get Morgan or somebody to help with like masking out the freckles on her face, that then looks a little less, a little more nondescript.
She does have like those beauty marks.
Yeah, and my sister has some as well, but they're just in different spots and stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so all me.
Yeah. And if you want to, just so we have it, we can try one more profiling.
Let's try one a little more profiling, and then I have another shot with the helmet that I'm thinking of. Yeah.
So let's have so these oh, that might work.
Yeah.
Pretty nondescript.
Yeah. All right, so big breaths. A couple more of those. Are we a little hot?
Not where it's a problem.
Okay. Just want to make sure that pink reads as pink. It should. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Good. Can we do, Joe, here's the framing I'm thinking. I want to do something that kind of features the helmet, because just the helmet safety portion of this is so important. And so I'm almost thinking like a little bit, and maybe we even have to have her sit down just to make it easier for you. But like just something that's, I don't know exactly, but just something that really frames the helmet. Maybe with the 18? Yeah. Maybe we can start with that, but you know.
Let's get the goggles shot that we were doing before though.
Yeah, so the very first shot we did, where you're putting on the goggles, we want to do that with a different lens now. So you can go ahead and turn and kind of look at, you can actually get out of these if you want.
Yeah, that would be
We're not going to need you in those right now. Do you want, we're probably getting close to being able to do, well, hey Nick,
yes.
If we're going to have you guys go, you got to go get your other skis, right?
I'd have to put snow pants on and skis.
Okay. Do you want to start prepping for that? Because we're probably like 2 or 3 shots away from being ready for that. And if you want to go grab your C70.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. If I grab the ski stuff on, I'll be right back. Let's go.
All right. And you'll need to grab her skis too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So. Wait, where's Benji going?
I can hold if you need to. He's grabbing his C70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you care what lift? I mean, there's like nobody on this one. We could get onto
No,
that one easier.
totally do that.
Be on a solo chair then, and just have that be like a dedicated shot.
That's totally fine.
Only if you want.
Yeah. No, it's totally fine. I don't care what lift it is. Yeah. If anything, there's a little more tree stuff that might be in the background over here, which would be better.
I see there's a lot of B-roll netting. I know that the one around is actually oak trees over there, which wouldn't be what's...
It's fine. Like, I think that'll be better from the standpoint of just having a little bit of foliage in the back, or not foliage, but you know what I mean.
On the lift, I think will be good, absolutely.
Yeah.
And especially if we can get her up where those trees are. Yeah, I'm sorry, I thought you meant on the run.
No. I don't care about run footage. Like, you don't have to film if you don't want to.
Oh, well.
Like, you can just come back down.
We can do a little bit, but
it's up to you.
Depends on what Benji wants with his camera, too. I'm not trying to be...
It's the crash cam. We didn't tell you that?
No.
It's the crash cam.
If you drop it, you just have to buy it.
We don't want to do that.
Hey, man, I'm fully insured on this shoot.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, man. We're...
means drop it. Settings? I mean, obviously...
Please.
Joe is setting it up.
Please don't immediately make me have to do an insurance claim. It's January 11th.
I mean, if it needs to be slow, I will obviously be very...
Actually, that's a good point, Joe. Should we do this footage in normal? I'm thinking just in terms of like, it's kind of ramping up, right? Like we're getting out of, like, I think that would be good. Do you need a new hand warmer?
No, this one's still...
Okay, cool. Were you able to borrow that adapter? You didn't have to rent it, yeah?
I bought it because I needed it so many times. And I was like, all right, I'm tired of not having it, and so it was $60.
Oh, that's not horrible.
especially just as like a backup thing.
Yeah.
Because that's mostly what it's like. Whoever just happens to not have one. So
Right.
like, there's one rider that'll stop faster. That's a. And then I can throw that.
We'll be sitting most of the time.
Hey, Nick.
Yes, sir.
If you want to get this on, this is the safety strap for the camera.
Sure.
And it kind of has a thing that goes underneath your armpit here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it?
Take this for a second.
I'm going to go ahead and put this on the bottom.
This goes. And then this goes. Do you shoot that a lot, Andrew?
Oh, a ton. So what I'll do is I'll put my GH5 on that with a very stripped down rig, and I'll use it for photography, but then if I'm doing video, I'll just use it as a tension point.
Yeah, right.
And between the image stabilization and that, I can get gimbal-esque footage with it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so then that's what just clip there. I mean, I got that one for like 20 bucks. Like, it's super nice.
I was really I've been looking for a B-roll solution that I really like. And honestly, the thing I like the most right now is just because it's super convenient. Is just doing a tripod and standing in one leg and using a monopod.
Yep.
That's what I usually do.
Now I'm getting a little chilly. My toes are starting to get a little chilly. I should have put on thicker socks. I'm wearing like dress socks.
Right.
You're wearing dress socks and loafers.
No, these are boots. These are like light boots. Shut up. Yeah.
I think it's good to go.
Good to go?
Do you need this on top?
No.
Okay.
I said that. No. I'm just gonna turn off.
Cool. Camera holder.
Just gonna turn your markers off for now.
And then you've got focus ring in the front and aperture ring in the back.
Yeah.
So just, yeah.
Did you? There's
And
no
it's-
autofocus.
It's
in there,
just
is
like the shutter button is your record.
Yeah.
You've used that before, right?
I have used Canon C100s and 200s
Yeah,
extensively, so it's very similar.
Yeah, very similar.
And I see we have blacks. Is there peaking on here or no?
There is. Yeah.
Cool. And then let me look at.
And you know how to do ND too, right? If you need it.
Is it down?
Yeah.
Is it in the body?
I think
Plus
it's
and
good.
minus.
Oh yeah, cool.
Okay.
Do you think it needs?
I think it's good. You should be fine.
Yeah.
I would say if you get on there and for some reason it's way too dark,
It's on 8 stops already. Cool.
Okay.
I think you should.
Yeah, because we're pretty wide open.
It's pretty flat light though. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see. I mean, you probably don't have zebras on, but your scope is look good. So.
Yep. Cool.
All right.
All right.
Godspeed.
Have fun. We can start with some shots of the broken stuff with the 85.
I gave him my filter.
Oh,
I
okay.
have another one.
I mean, if it's going to take a lot of time, don't worry about it.
I know it's a lot. We'll be good.
My palms are getting sweaty.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Do you want to try like the 25 or something?
No. I want to get with the 85 and then also the 18 when he gets back. Yeah. So this is the actual pair of goggles that my sister was wearing when she crashed. This is all that's left of the goggle part. So it's obviously pretty fragile. So we're recreating this a little bit. Setting these in here. I got to figure out where exactly, because like thinking kind of with just like trees in the background, because she was like in the middle of a run when she crashed. She hit a fence post, which would have been off to the side.
Yeah.
But also like,
I want to dig them a little bit more into this.
well, I don't want to damage them more. Also, it's kind of a.
You want your saddle, Joe?
Yeah, if you want to grab it.
Yeah. And I think, so with the 18, we're gonna have kind of like a see the full goggles, right? So for this one, I mean, we can get close and do like a really gritty kind of shot of the broken elements. And just like really play up just how smashed they are.
We may have to break the rule for that.
And get the 135.
Or get something that's not so telephoto, because the wider lenses have better close.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, let's frame something up and see what we get.
I'm surprised at how light the saddle is. That's
Oh, it's
crazy.
great. Yeah, I bought an off-brand version of this, the sack, which has.
Yeah.
Can you grab my sack for me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Well, it will not.
Nope. Nope. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah. Is it similar? Obviously.
It's a different color, but it's the same thing. Yeah. But no, they're great. They're great, and they're great because you could do like the low ground stuff. You can throw it on a table and almost use it like a tripod if yours breaks. And then the big thing, you can throw this around your neck,
Right.
set the camera here, and go all day.
Perfect.
You can strap them to a car.
Huh?
You strap them to a car.
Oh, yeah.
That's what these are for. They're for 4 points of contact to go to a car, and then you kind of get it in and strap it tight, and yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, so like that ring shot and lower the rings when they're in the mountain.
Yeah, very much as well. Not with this lens, but that's kind of where we're going with it.
Yeah.
Good reference.
I remember
reference.
Learning that was like a huge ring for that they used.
Yeah,
Like a
I know. How fun is that? Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get a different lens.
Okay.
And see what I can get. Like,
Okay.
Really macro.
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
This is a pretty great day for filming.
It is, right?
Not too cold.
Yep. Not too cold. I've got a friend out in Los Angeles, and it's just, I'm like so anxious.
Yeah.
Like, last I heard, her apartment didn't burn down, but she was 5 minutes away from the evacuation zone.
Yeah.
Like, just freaking insane.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. Like,
Yeah, it's the worst that we've seen so far.
yeah,
What does your sister think of this project?
she's all in.
Yeah.
Every time I call her and I'm like, so I got another idea and this and that. Like I pitched her the idea of wearing the broken goggles, and I was like, it's kind of, bit of an extreme look. And she's like, yeah, let's go. I'm just like, this is great. she hasn't said no to anything yet. So,
Nice.
which like I'm checking everything along the way with her because like this is her story.
It's her story.
But no, I think she gets it, and she gets it from the standpoint of like really wanting there to be more like safety awareness and more awareness around just like when you get a traumatic brain injury, like there's so much unseen elements to it, which is why we're calling like the movie poster concept, because the name of the film is You Can't See My Strength.
Yeah.
So the movie poster concept has, you can't see my, and then it has all these crossed out words like my trauma, my healing, my anxiety, my surgeries. Like you can't see all these things, but you also can't see my strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, although I guess you can see the strength because we're filming it, but.
Don't worry about technicality.
Well, if you could take the filter off that one.
Go and cap that first.
And that's the
So that's a big piece of the documentary, like advocating for more helmet Or
It's
like-
going to be a piece of it. The thing is that the skiing element of all of this is going to be 15% of the final film. It's definitely the sexiest stuff. It's definitely the most dramatic, and it's going to be the climax, right, where she goes back on the hills, right? And it's the inciting incident, and it'll be the climax. But all the meat of this is going to be the story of her journey in terms of, like, the recovery. Hello.
Hello. Do you want to check shots? I might have been too whatever. I tried a
good.
little bit of skiing stuff just so in case you had it. Oh, this is at 24 though, so that
Yeah.
probably isn't gonna work.
No, that's okay.
It's with manual focus. There's no way
It's
I can
okay.
stay like.
That's good. Yeah, go to the
ski lift.
Yeah, ski lift stuff. So it's great.
It's pretty tight, but I tried to film
Yep.
it in the third, like looking, you know. You know how I can be better.
Sounds still shot.
That I like.
This pole's weird.
I like the shot you got of her holding the poles there. That's good.
Yeah, I did a couple where and she shifted them around.
Yeah,
once just-
that's good with the trees where it looks a little
Yeah,
more.
further up the lift line with trees.
Yeah. No, this looks great, Nick.
Oh, somebody landed a stripper back with that tool last week. First stripper in the Midwest.
Cool. Yeah, let's do, if you can go one more time and if you can go the one behind her.
Yeah.
And so framing wise, you want to not see the skis at the bottom. So like you can kind of put her
Yeah.
center framed,
Yes.
like with kind of like a big, you know, wide above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like put her on the lower third almost. So
Yep,
you've got
yep,
her-
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep,
Mhm,
yep.
mhm.
Yep.
Cool. And then do you want? Okay, so same lens.
He's going to go one behind her. Do you want to switch lenses?
85.
The 85 could work? Okay. We're going to switch you out, Nick.
Yeah, I think you got the 85 on, don't you?
No, he's got the 18.
It's a nice camera, man. Yeah, sorry, I got you.
C70 is no joke.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a joke when you see Joe's camera.
Yeah, well,
Honestly, it's not.
we're all.
No.
It's pretty compared.
It's
as
the
far as
same
shooting goes.
sensor. Same guts, same brain, just different
I
body.
mean, when it comes to it, it's just like the usability, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
and
We,
they're different applications too. So.
we don't even shoot anything near this fancy because we have to be on snow and run and gun all the time. So
Yeah.
We're just 6G7s.
That works too.
It works though. I mean, like the image, like you were saying, the image stabilization, like we can.
Oh, it's so clutch. Yeah.
I'll hand you that.
Oh, no, you need the adapter, Benji.
So
Did you see any of that run? I mean, there's trees back and around. I don't know. I know it's really frenetic.
No, that's
or whatever,
okay.
But I don't know. Even if it's just like 2 seconds.
Right,
of bouncing or
exactly,
something, I just
exactly.
wanted to
Yeah,
have it
yeah.
for you.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's
So if there's
good.
Something else I can.
Yeah.
But I'm used to overshooting things, so.
No, this looking great,
Not
dude.
everyone can be on skis, so I figured I'd
Right.
film while we.
Do we need a filter for this one?
Blizzard.
Yeah, these are Rustler 10s. These I
The
love
box
these
has a
skis.
filter.
I actually rented newer versions of these out west, and I found these at a ski swap for $175.
Oh, wow.
They're exactly my size. They're a little
Nice.
bit older, but I won't talk your ear off. But it means they're 10s because they're 100 millimeters, 100 foot. And
Okay.
You see, hers are much more thin.
Okay,
And
yeah.
like so, it changed. Like these will blow through a lot more stuff. And be
Sure.
more stable at speed and like a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
They are not good for moguls, actually.
Oh,
but
okay.
They're good for almost everything else. So
Nice.
these are like, you know, if you have a one ski quiver, as they call it. Like
Right.
Kind of my one.
The
ski
go-to.
quiver.
That's nice.
I promise I'll be careful, Benji.
I know you will.
Yeah.
Yep, and then just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
roll that.
Yep.
Oh, nope, wrong way. I rolled it the wrong way. Sorry, 1 second. There you go.
You good? Yes.
Cool. Got your 18 back?
Yep.
Cool.
Make sure all the settings are.
Obviously a much tighter shot, but yeah. But you'll be behind her.
Yeah.
yeah, it should, if anything, it'll be a little bit brighter, wide open, but it'll be close enough.
This is where you tighten that.
No, I'm just gonna
Oh, I
loosen
see.
everything on Benji's thing, so it's all messed up.
Once you're there, go
Just
ahead
what
and
you
change some
want.
settings too. Anything that
you can
Yeah, that's what I already did.
I think the master pedestal is actually what I'll mess with next.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah.
Great. All right.
Master pedestal.
Benji's like, crap, he's gonna mess with things I don't even know what they are.
Well, we did that for one of the GH5s to try to match it with the thing.
Oh,
all right, cool. I will go behind.
I don't know what that is.
And,
Sounds bad.
Sounds real bad.
Sounds like you should have been missing.
well, is that, I don't. Maybe that's what it was called. It was like the overall white balance of the camera. We were messing
Oh,
with.
gotcha.
A couple clicks amber, I think, to match.
Oh, okay.
How we were setting with the C100s at the time.
Guess it was cool.
Huh.
All right, kiddo. Are we? Cool. Yeah.
All right, let's see what we can do with the 18. I didn't see what you got with the 14, but I'm sure it was amazing.
Got some. So I went to Super 16
Okay.
mode with the 14
To punch in, yeah.
Obviously, it's slightly different than the 18.
Yeah, but.
But that got me. That lens has like a. The
Do you want? Can I see playback then?
Yeah, it's.
Like as long as it's in the spirit of what we're trying to do, I'm not gonna be a Nazi about it. Like the concept is just ultra wide. That's all. That doesn't look anything like the goggles. Cool. Yeah.
I got a couple different.
Okay. Yeah, so the only other shot, so having seen both of those now, love both of those. The only other thing I want to get is one where it's like, there's just a lot more space behind it, right? So it's like, it's close, but then you can see like the trees and all that stuff. Exactly, yeah. And then I'm gonna have to get that photo, but yeah.